Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another. The excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. McDyess is out there with Brown. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Theus in at the 1. Now Lillard. After Jackson's three-pointer that didn't go. Lillard, the pass to Theus. Teardrop shot. Noah with the block. And Lillard gets it to go. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Noah. Haywood with the ball. Jackson from long range. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Theus, the pass to Brown. Here's McDyess. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
And Curry, the bucket on the assist by Kidd.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Passes it to Brown. Taken away by Kidd. 3-on-3. The pass to Curry. Haywood kicks it to Noah. Jackson from long range. No good there. And it's Boston the other way.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Theus. Lillard outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Haywood.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
you know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Now Kidd, after the missed three from Damian Lillard, and they pick up two.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Here's Theus to the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Curry. Some solid defense from Lillard.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Theus. Wilkins kicks to Lillard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Jackson dishes the Kidd. Curry with the bounce pass. Noah the pass to Jackson. Curry with it. From deep three-point range. Wilkins gets the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard finds Brown. Here's McDyess. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nobody near Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kidd dishes to Curry. Back to Kidd. Outside Curry. Here's the three. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 5 now.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here's McDyess. Here's Wilkins. It's rebounded by Noah. This game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Miami. Outside Kidd. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Releases from 15. Noah, it's good on the putback.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
All right, Philadelphia, let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
Philadelphia on D. Here's Hardaway. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. And here is Stoudemire. Back to Curry from the arc. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Curry against Hardaway. Pass to Haywood. Here's Finney-Smith. Six to shoot. Pass to Hardaway. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Finney-Smith kicks to Posey. Boston needs to get off a shot. This one for 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Finney-Smith passes to Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Curry outside. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Posey with it. He's against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, Posey, one of the few guys in NBA history to have played more than 82 games in the regular season. He actually played 83 one year after getting traded mid-season.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry. It's deflected. Now Hardaway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer, and that one goes long. The 76ers leading by 9. Smith finds McGee. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Posey with it. Now the pass to Carr. Here's Hardaway. Haywood with a screen on Stoudemire.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers on top, up by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jason Kidd. He's out there with Smith. Steven Jackson is out there with Noah. And it's Haywood in at the 4-man position. And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Jackson misses.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Wilkins passes to Theus. Kidd with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Theus. He's covered by Kidd. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Smith outside for the 3. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the basket by Kidd.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
Here's Theus. No points in the game yet for him. Lillard from outside hits it from 3-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Noah, the pass to Smith. Now Haywood. Over McDyess. And it's Theus with the rebound. Lillard outside. Pass to Theus. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Lillard.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. McDyess dishes to Brown. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by the 76ers. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Kidd. Smith outside. to Jackson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Theus. He's covered by Kidd. McDyess passes to Brown. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Kidd passes to Smith, lets it go with the three. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Passes it to Theus. No good from outside. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. The pass to Kidd. And here's Haywood. 76ers moving the ball around. Kidd passes to Haywood. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Jackson. Over Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 76ers number 1. The Celtics second.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
So it's Boston now after Steven Jackson's miss. Theus. A rebound by Kidd. The 76ers leading by 4. Smith the pass to Noah. Now here's Kidd. And here's Smith. Haywood with a screen on Lillard to the paint. Haywood gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. Pass to Wilkins. And it's good, 2 points. Wilkins has got 6.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Outside Jackson from outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Count that one. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
Pass to Haywood. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Shots good by Wilkins. We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Sacramento. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
1:51 left in the first half. Curry kicks to McGee. Rose scanning the floor. And the foul on James Posey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Stoudemire outside. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Stolen by Jackson. Inside, here's Rose. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rose has got his first bucket in this one. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Stoudemire against Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Stoudemire against Hardaway. Stoudemire, the pass to Jackson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now a 4-point 76ers lead. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. Here's Carr. Out to the right wing. Pocket 6. Stoudemire against Hardaway. Rebound by the 76ers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Rose kicks to McGee. Here's Curry with the 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
The stat that jumps out to me is their lousy three-point shooting. The perimeter is looking like a lost cause for them. Might want to switch it up.
Right, because even if they start hitting those shots, threes alone aren't going to solve their problems.
And now let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Damian Lillard. McDyess is out there with Brown. And there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Theus in at the point guard. And finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Noah finds Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now Haywood, he's covered by McDyess. Fade away. Haywood, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And the shot goes in. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
And the three ball is good. Kid's got 7 points in the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Brown dishes to Wilkins. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
P.J. Brown at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. The 76ers lead it. Kidd passes to Haywood. Outside Curry. And the pass to Haywood. Over McDyess. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Haywood's got his second basket of the night.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Thea's the pass to Brown. Now McDyess. Pass to Theus from downtown. Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Outside Curry. Noah with a screen on Lillard. Curry kicks it to Noah. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 5. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to McDyess. Over Noah. Noah with the block. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes to Haywood. Shoots over Lillard. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for Jackson.
Second team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Here's Theus. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. It's Wilkins on the wing. Kept alive.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Curry is inside. Covered by Lillard. Noah with a screen for Kidd. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Lillard. Kicks it to Brown. McDyess with the ball. Down low, here's Wilkins, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's 10 points for Dominique Wilkins.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the 76ers call time here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Covington's checked in.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington, how he performed last season. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. Haywood dishes the Kid. He kicks it to Noah. Pass to Kid. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Kid's got 10 points in the game.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Pass to McDyess. To the paint, looking for Wilkins. He gets it there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Kid. Haywood in the post. Working on Wilkins.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
To the inside. Lillard against Curry. Passes it to Wilkins. Over Noah. Noah with the block. Outside Kid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kid's got 8 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers. Thea's the pass to Lillard. Here's Theus. Here's Wilkins. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 14.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Noah with a screen on Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And both free throws good for Curry.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here is Hardaway. To the middle. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Covington. He can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Curry. McGee sets the pick for Curry. Misses the 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Curry. Tim Hardaway missing his last shot. Curry kicks to McGee. And here's Kidd from the arc. They grab their own miss. And it's McGee slamming it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Curry with the steal. Over to the left wing. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Carr, the pass to Haywood. Here's Hardaway. Here's Carr. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carr's got his second basket of the night.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Curry against Carr. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Stoudemire. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Stoudemire's got himself on the board with 3 there. That shot off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers ahead, up by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Guys, we're still in this. Just cut it a little bit. All right, just keep cutting. All you got to do is keep cutting the lead right here. All right?
Doc Rivers not looking to get it back all at once, but still with a definite sense of urgency for his team.
Yeah, you want your guys to feel comfortable enough to take their time, run the sets, but you can't afford to let this game get too far away from you.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Noah is out there with Rose. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Stoudemire in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown following the miss by Jason Kidd. Thea's the pass to Lillard. Down low. He's covered by Rose. Good.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And here is Kidd. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got his 5th rebound in this one. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Lillard outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. The dish now to Kidd. To the left wing. Here's Stoudemire. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Inside, here's Wilkins. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noah's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Kidd kicks to Stoudemire. And Kidd, here we go. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Kidd's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. So it's the Celtics now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Thea's the pass to Lillard. Down low, working on Noah. And he's able to get it back. Stolen by Noah. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Kidd.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's McDyess. Haywood covering. Pass to Theus. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Theus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Kidd. Defense right on him. Jackson, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Kicks to McDyess. Passes it to Wilkins. Brown with a screen on Jackson. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Wilkins.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's the pass to Curry. It's up a 3. Rebound, Boston.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's foul number 2 for him. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And then the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
James Posey's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Theus. Lillard outside. Here's Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Brown. The 76ers leading by 8. Jackson kicks to Kidd. Haywood dishes to Noah. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. Kidd passes to Jackson. That 3 off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Boston. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the 76ers. Haywood's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but Still looking for that number 3.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Boston making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Curry against Lillard. Yes, that goes in.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
He lobs it up, and slam dunk by Hayward.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Lillard. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers leading by 10. Now Curry. He kicks it to Haywood. And McDyess pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Lillard. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. Curry on the wing. High, arcing shot. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Celtics making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Down low. Knocked loose. Kidd kicks it to Noah. Haywood, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. From deep. P.J. Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And it goes down 2 points.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
That's to Curry. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point foul. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the 76ers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jason Kidd.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Curry wide open. Another miss by Curry.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Hardaway. Good defense by Kidd.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
We hope to see you back soon. At the center position.
There is nothing. Like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, the players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And there's a pick to the inside. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Person. Pass to Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Caldwell. Pass to Bosch. Outside Walker. Now here's Russell. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Person from behind the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Curry, down low. Here's Porzingis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Walker. Here's Person. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Guarded by Russell. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Curry. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
At the line for 2.
First one falls. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And both free throws good for Walker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Walker covering. Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Now Walker. Russell with the ball. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Richardson's checked in for Brooklyn. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Here's Person. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's a screen. Over to the left wing. Outside Walker. With the teardrop for 3. Person, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Curry. From downtown. That one is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Caldwell. And the shot's good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's Richardson penetrating. And rejected. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando leading. Pass to Kittles. Right wing. They set the pick. Fires it from 18. Here's Russell. And it's Battier with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now Freedom. Here's Jamison. Richardson for 3. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Kittles. Guarded by Richardson. Pass to Dudley. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now Bain. His last outing, he had 20. Richardson for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Walker. And another miss by Orlando.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Freedom. Oh, they need this! And he can't bank that one in. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Malone, guarded by Richardson. Here's Kittles. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Pass to Battier. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Pokuševski's checked in for Brooklyn.
Antoine Jamison. 1 shot.
What's up?
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Malone. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Counted. And the Magic lead by 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Pokuševski. Pass to Bane. Screen by Freedom. The floater. Tipped. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Sprewell. Six on the shot clock. Here's Kittles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
14 foul. At the line for the Magic, Jerry Kittles. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Richardson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Screen by Freedom. Pass to Jamison. Just 3 on the clock. It's good.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Well, the Magic shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Here's Curry. The Magic making their last shot. Pass to Pokashevsky. Drops in the 3. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Pass to Malone. Here's Bosch. Goes back up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Sharman. 4 on the clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Dolph Shea. Shooting 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And, you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Pass to Caldwell. Back to Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Walker covering. Here's Sharman. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Bill Russell. One shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. And the basket by Curry. Curry's gotten his first bucket of the night.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Fires at the elbow, and it's Orlando with another.
Well, if you take away the 3 and you take away the drive, Kemba Walker simply gets to his mid-range game. That's why scoring at 3 levels is huge.
Now here's Porzingis. Walker with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. In transition. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Russell with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Up top, Walker. He has 6. Here's Caldwell. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Orlando calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by Brooklyn.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
The Magic have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And he's going for the oop here. Gosh, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Battier. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Russell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Walker. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Battier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Curry for 3. And the Nets miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Outside Walker. Inside. Here's Bosch. Off target at the rim. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Now here's Walker. Misses off the left iron. Porzingis with a screen on Russell. To the middle. To win the drought. And Porzingis with a layup.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Back to Walker. Buries it down low. Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. So the Nets making a switch here. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Walker covering. Pass to Bain. Here's Sharman. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. He said there is some swelling in the ankle, but so far no signs of instability. And losing a player as the season really hits its stride is going to be tough for them. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
The first free throw is good. And Doris for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Nets shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Richardson, the pass to Bain. Here's Pokashevsky. 1:05 left in the half. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. A nice shot by Jamison. The Magic have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Sprewell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Magic, Latrell Sprewell. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. That one misses.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
To the paint. Here's Jamison. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So it's Orlando now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sprewell. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Bain. Screen by Freedom. Inside. Here's Jamison. And they recover it. Ooh! Released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we finished off 1 half of play. Magic out in front. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Orlando Magic.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this team is playing. Working for the high percentage shot, looking to see how well the defense adjusts. Maybe brings more doubles in the second half.
Yes, Shaquille, you did earn a couple of dollars in the NBA.
About $300 million.
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one has given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here are the Magic now. They've led by as many as 11. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Person. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And then for the Brooklyn Nets. From 7 feet away, and the bucket is good from Porzingis in deep. Porzingis has got 6 points.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
And for the Magic, now here's Walker. Up and over Richardson. Walker's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Takes a three. Caldwell grabs the miss. Here's Orlando. Pass to Russell. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Curry. Left side Walker. Russell, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 9.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Down low. Here's Bosch. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Kemba Walker not only looking for his own shot, but finding a teammate. Beautiful.
Pass to Battier from outside the arc. That shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Person. Outside Walker. Pulls up. Person, no good. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Walker against Richardson. Outside Curry. From the right block. It's tipped. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Caldwell. Now here's Walker. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Both teams making some changes here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 5th best, the Nets.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
On defense, the Magic. Curry with it. Here's Sharman. The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Curry. And the basket is good. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Battier. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Walker. Here's Caldwell. Six on the shot clock. Here's Battier. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Walker. Pass to Bosch. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Saturday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Knocked loose and stolen by Porzingis. Outside Curry. Walker covering. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now Walker, 10 points for him. Here's Person. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Outside Bain. This one for 3. The rebound by Sprewell.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Walker. Here's Sprewell. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooklyn shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Pass to Pokusevski. And here's Bain. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Nice shot by Walker.
And they're really working the paint now.
Pass to Jamison. Here's Pokusevski. Walker covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Kemba Walker.
First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Bill Sharman. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:39 left in the third quarter. To the inside, Kittle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
There's 1:34 left in the third. Pass to Jamison. Outside Bain. Here's Pokashevsky. No good from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Here's Malone. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Pokashevsky. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Here's Freedom. And he makes it on the layup. Freedom's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Sharman. They get the rebound. Pass to Pokashevsky. From outside, off the mark. Here's Orlando. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Dudley. Launches it. Sprewell, no good. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Nets. Pass to Battier. Lets it fly. The rebound by Bosch. And it's the Magic with the ball. The lead is 15. Now here's Walker. Tightly guarded. Person, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And here's Curry. There's a screen. The rebound by Bosch.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Curry. Now here's Russell. To the wing, right side. Here's Caldwell. That shot's good. Russell making the play. And the Magic lead by 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Caldwell. Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Guarded by Russell. Outside Porzingis. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Walker, guarded closely. Here's Person. Good work there as it goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the Nets call time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Curry. Oh, sweet move. Caldwell misses. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Curry. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Walker. And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. For Brooklyn, they've got only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Curry. He takes it in. High arcing shot. It's blocked. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Caldwell. Now here's Walker. 4 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Offensive board.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Brooklyn has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. To the left wing. Porzingis passes to Curry. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Now here's Curry. Pass to Battier. For three, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with a forward.
Bain, he's checked in for Curry. For Orlando, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Bosch. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the Nets miss again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Battier, no good. Here's Orlando. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. To the inside. And stolen by Porzingis. Walker covering. Pass to Battier.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Walker. Here's the three. To the left side wing. Pass to Person. Here's Walker. The three is up. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
Here's Battier. Walker covering. And it's off from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Inside, Bosch. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
A shot from the high post. Rebound by the Magic. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prep. The champ. Challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Williams is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Scott. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Barry in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Scott. Pass to Malone. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And the Hornets with possession here. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go.
Good watching Barry square himself up from here. This guy's a dependable shooter from the mid-range area of the court.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few minutes to share with me. They did win the first meeting of the season between these teams, and Coach said it was because of how they played defensively, especially how well they rotated. He said, I look back and I was struck by how we recognized what they were trying to do, and how well we adjusted. I'm sure he's looking for a repeat performance tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
Now here's Goodrich, following the miss by Tony Parker. Now the pass to Barry. And it's blocked. Parker against Scott. Parker outside, kicks to Oladipo. Here's Hagan. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Barry. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Parker's shot is off.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Malone. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Lanier. Thunder trailing by 4. Parker outside. Over Barry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
And Parker drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And here is Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Malone with the screen. Scott the pass to Malone. Here's Barry. Off target with his 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Oladipo taking his time here. Goodrich against Parker. Here's Hagan. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hagan's got 6.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Passes it to Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Scott finds Malone. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker passes to Hagan. Oladipo against Williams. Malone with the block.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Now here's Goodrich. The pass to Malone. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Free throw drops from Malone.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Thunder. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And the first one drops.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand. And that's extremely valuable.
And Duncan drops them both.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Pass to Dampier. Back to Goodrich. Pass to Carr. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Bridgman. And again, the Hornets missing. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Goodrich following the basket by Tim Duncan. Out to the right wing. Here's Bridgman. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And they were 3rd best in the league in terms of scoring off your mistakes. As good as anybody at turning your mistakes into makes.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Bridgman is a real jolt of energy for this team. He's a guy who can score in a hurry.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Kuzma left side. Bamba setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Passes to Lewis. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Steps back and fires.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Bridgman. Just 2 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Dampier. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Mind the lanes.
And the Thunder making a change here. Johnson's checked in. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Oklahoma City moving it around. For 3, Caldwell Pope. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Bridgman. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. Here's Bamba.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time. Finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The first free throw is good.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
And Bamba drops them both. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
3-pointer, Markkanen. The shot missing. Charlotte's gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Now Armstrong. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lewis with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Offensive rebound, Dampier. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 2.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Charlotte. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
setting the floor for the Hornets. Barry is out there with Buck Williams. Then it's Goodrich. Then there's Scott. And it's Malone in at the center, filling out the middle. Charlotte in the lead. Goodrich with it. And the pass to Scott. Driving the lane. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Oladipo against Goodrich. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Fifth on the list, the Hornets.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these guys. I mean, they were great at finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Now here's Goodrich. Pass to Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Malone kicks to Goodrich. Misses off the left iron. Oklahoma City trailing. Hagan passes to Oladipo. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Hagan. He's covered by Malone. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Here's Johnson after Moses Malone scored. It's good from long range.
Well, Johnson has his feet ready now. He's shot prepared. All he needs is the ball.
On the wing, Williams. Outside, Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked.
13th in opponent shooting percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
And their rebounding really was a strength. Maybe their stats weren't tops in the league, but their work ethic was as good as it gets. Now, here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Puts it up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And here is Goodrich. Outside, Scott.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Parker's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Tony Parker.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Scott. And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Goodrich passes to Scott. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Goodrich. Charlotte again missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Malone with the block. They retain possession. Lanier, that's good. They get a hand on it. Hornets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Barry. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Parker outside. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Duncan. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Victor Oladipo. And Parker drops them both. Here's Armstrong. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Malone with the screen. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Bury the pass to Armstrong. Williams trying to break free, and just miss after miss right now. The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Parker. It's rebounded by Malone.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Bridgman. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Parker looking over the floor. Plenty of space. A nice shot by Hagan. Hagan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Passes it to Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Bridgman. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Eric Dampier's checked in for the Hornets. Carr comes in for Barry. Here is Parker. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Caldwell-Pope outside. Picked by Markkanen. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 17 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Hornets trail by 10. The pass to Bridgman. Carr with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Shot's good by Carr. Carr's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Armstrong against Parker. Down low, here's Lanier. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Dampier's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Pass to Bridgman. And he banks in the layup. Bridgman's got 6.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. To the inside. Pick off in midair. Now Armstrong. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Malone. Pass to Bridgman. And here's Armstrong. 5 on the clock. Carr sets a screen. From about 16, Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Parker outside. Malone with the block. Carr with the ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
You know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
26.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The way games are played these days, sometimes it feels like a three-point contest. Man, I wish I was playing in this era. But anyway, but credit these guys. They're not just taking them, they're making them.
Awesome performance so far. We'll see if the basket looks just as big to them in the second half. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Thunder leading by 6. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Tony Parker. And it's Lanier in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Hagan can hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Parker passes to Hagan. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hagan's got 12 in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Goodrich. No good with the triple. Here's Parker. It's hauled in by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Goodrich. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Parker against Goodrich. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing team. The Hornets #1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Parker drops them both. Hornets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo against Scott. Back to Goodrich. And again, the Hornets missing. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Now here's Goodrich. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Screened by Malone. Now here's Goodrich. Pass to Barry. Launches a 3. And they recover it. Malone misses. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Oladipo outside. The pass to Hagan. Duncan outside. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Parker passes to Duncan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Duncan's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Scott. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shot to stop the run. That shot misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Oladipo outside. Pass to Lanier. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Parker against Goodrich. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Goodrich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Goodrich has got 6 points.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 13.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Scott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That time Williams doing a nice job bruising himself inside and throwing it down.
Parker against Goodrich. Parker's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Oladipo. The Hornets pull it in.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Williams. Here's Malone. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Superb vision that time by Williams.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Free throw drops for Malone.
Known as being a top-tier rebounder, Malone is a commanding presence on both ends and a very valuable part of this team.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Hornets trail by 8. Carr the pass to Lewis. And there's the pass to Bridgman. Malone, a screen on Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Second team foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Junior Bridgman taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Armstrong's checked in for Charlotte. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. Kuzma outside. To the right side. Bamba wide open and he fires. Nice shot from the wing. Bamba's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, he possesses both an inside and outside game, does Mo Bamba. And because of that, he's a headache when he's knocking down jumpers.
Here's Armstrong. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Armstrong. Bamba with the block. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Hornets. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Bridgman, guarded by Kuzma. Bamba with the block. Kuzma outside. Johnson left side. Bamba a screen on Armstrong. Here's Johnson. Feeds it to Bamba. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And now a 10-point Thunder lead.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
They set the pick. Here's Bridgman. And Bamba pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Bamba sets a screen. Johnson. It's rebounded by Carr. Hornets trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Armstrong against Johnson. Here's Kuzma. It's good. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hornets trail by 10. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Goodrich. Williams is out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Barrow. And it's Scott in at the 2-guard. Duncan with the block. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Pass to Barry. Here's Scott.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Parker dishes to Oladipo. And a missed layup.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And here is Goodrich. Here's Scott. Malone a screen on Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for the Hornets, Charlie Scott, 2 shots.
That's good from Scott.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Scott hits them both. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And they get it back. And the shot goes in from Lanier. Here's Barry. Pass to Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Scott kicks to Malone. Shoots a fader, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Parker passes to Lanier. Pass to Hagan. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it back. And that one drops. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Friday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town. And then on Monday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Parker finds Oladipo for 3. Hagan can't hit. Hornets trail by 8. Now Goodrich. The pass to Scott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
So nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's Parker outside. Hornets with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Scott kicks to Goodrich. Back to Scott. Malone, a screen on Oladipo. Right wing. Here's Barry. And again, the Hornets missing. The Thunder lead by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Parker. Excellent D there from Goodrich. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. With the teardrop, that's tipped. Hagan passes to Parker. Dishes it to Oladipo. Pass to Lanier. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Goodrich passes to Scott. He kicks it to Malone. Nails it from the high post. Malone's got 6 here in this quarter.
So far, Malone has it going on, folks. The defense appearing absolutely helpless trying to stop him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Parker outside. Here's Hagan. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 5 assists tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Goodrich dishes to Scott. Inside. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker, who is checked in for Goodrich. And the Hornets call time here.
Hornets timeout call.
Off the inbound. No good off the front iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Parker with it. Williams picks him up. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Parker, terrific at drawing the foul there. He's as good as anybody at initiating the contact.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good by Parker. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Williams kicks to Lewis. Malone against Duncan. 13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Parker's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pope loose. Who is outside? Williams sends a screen for Lewis. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. Over Duncan. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Passes it to Hagan. Now here's Duncan. Over Lewis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And he makes that one. Malone's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Hagan can hit. Hornets trail by 10. The pass to Lewis. Williams, a screen on Parker. Now Malone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
And Malone, no good on that one. The Thunder leading by 8. Parker outside. Over Lewis. Parker's shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Malone. Can't hit that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hagan. Duncan with a screen on Lewis. And that one's good. Parker.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Malone. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Parker outside. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin